Hey, this is Matt once again. We're about to another review of another 80s horror film. I'm choking up because I can't talk about this damn movie again. I wasn't going to, but a user actually said, hey, are you going to review or re-rant on this? And at first I commented and said, well, I already did the video. What more can I say about it? But, you know, I don't need to rewatch the film because I remember how awful Inseminoid was. Came out around 1981, give or take. This movie's really stupid, really boring, badly acted, and not much gore, incredibly dumb, and very cheap. The plot of this film, Inseminoid, is archaeologists, they're on, I forget where, some planet. They're exploring these caverns, these tombs, and there's these crystals. They start turning on, there's an explosion, these two guys get hit, one dies, and the other goes in this trance, like he's possessed. And he frees this creature, and he's going crazy, and the other people have to kill him. Now supposedly there's 12 people in this expedition, these archaeologists. Good luck trying to remember all of them. Good luck trying to remember half of them. And even though these crystals and there's an explosion, all this crazy stuff happens, two more people decide to, instead of saying, you know what, we're done, this guy went crazy, and we had to kill him, like with a harpoon or something. Which, I mean, I guess that's the guns of the future, these harpoon type things. Of course, this is the future where they can't even afford color TVs. The monitors are black and white, and it's like, it's the future. You can't even afford fucking color TVs. Color TVs are too much money, I guess, for the future. But you afford to go in space, but can't afford color TVs. I don't know why the monitors are black and white, even for an early 80s film. It's like, come on. So, one thing leads to another. The two more people go down, the guy dies, and the girl gets inseminated by this creature that you only see like once and you never see again. And in some posters you'll see this creature that looks like a penis head, like a squished penis head, and I'm guessing it's not its cock, it's a, because it's like a glass tube, so I guess like an artificial insemination inseminates the woman, and from then on she is in a trance, possessed, whether by the babies inside her, the alien, the crystals, Jeffrey Dahmer. I don't know who the fuck's possessing this girl, but someone's possessing her. And this lead, I'm sorry, she was awful. She was terrible. I swear almost 80% of her damn screen time is crying or crying or crying. That's like most of her performance. She was aggravating, she was annoying, and I did not give an iota of shit who lived, who died, who shit, or who got off the pot. I did not care one single bit. So I'm trying to remember what else happened. This one girl gets trapped in a door, and all she has to do, and the people tell her, put these two wires together. Put these two wires together, you'll live. What does she do? I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. You have to help me. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck you doing? Just put the two wires together. Can't do it. Can't do it. So instead of just putting two wires together, that's it. And this is supposed to be like an archaeologist that went through space school and went through being a baby. Instead of putting two wires together, she decides to take off her helmet, which the half of her is outside. So, yeah, she's going to die. She put like something in her mouth, a tube. I don't remember why the fuck she did that. Maybe she needs something to suck. I got something you can suck, but in a tube. And then cuts her fucking foot off, as if she's Terry Ellis from Saw. And of course she dies by stupidity. That's, I mean, I remember when I reviewed this, and my old rant is still up from like years ago. Again, if I remember, I'll put it down below if you want to see like a older, longer, much longer review of this. But I remember thinking, like, why? Like, it did remind me of Terry Ellis from Saw. I guess she wanted to do an impersonation of him. And she dies again from stupidity. I think that actually happens before the one lady gets caught and raped. I remember another thing that's weird. If you watch the trailer, there's a shot where a bunch of people are standing by two graves. The thing that's weird is those two bodies, I swear, later on you find those bodies in the compound. So it's like, wait a minute, if those two bodies are in the compound, then who the fuck are these two that were buried? I think this is before a lot of people die. I think by this point, again, this is before she really went up shit creek being possessed. One, I don't know why you're burying the bodies outside. Don't you want to keep the bodies and preserve them to bring them home to their families, to bury them the fuck home on Earth? But no, they bury them outside. And then I think that by this point it was maybe 3 people. It's been a while, so I just remember being weird. Like, like the only reason this shot is in it where they bury the bodies outside is just to have a trailer shot. And I guess it succeeded. There's a lot of stuff about the crystals that look like rock candy that you got for cheap at a fair or something. A lot of times I remember in the spacesuits you couldn't understand what the fuck people were saying. As if they love, Charlie Brown's teachers. That one alien that inseminated her, you never see that alien again. You think that alien would pop up later, or would attack the people, or vice versa. You never see that alien again. So I don't know if that alien just went to bed, went to sleep, is taking a long shit and still taking it. I don't know what happened to that alien, because I don't remember it ever coming back in the entire fucking film. Once it inseminated, just died? I don't know. So again, this lady's possessed. She's pregnant, but with these 2 babies in her. And she just controlled by the babies, the crystals, this alien. It's killing people one by one. Stabs one with scissors. I think killed a guy in an airlock. At times she's blowing up the place. And just a lot of stupid shit where, like, one girl, the possessed girl, is chasing another person. I remember a guy going, I wonder what they're doing. Like, no, he said, like, I wonder what they're up to. Again, one's like chasing the girl as if she wants to kill him, and then looking at the monitor, and they're like, wonder what they're up to. What the fuck do you think they're up to? They're having a dance off. They're going to Chuck E. Cheese's. What the fuck do you think you're doing? They're going to downtown for some downtown lesbian fun. What the fuck do you think, Scooter? And then on the speakers, they're like, hello, please stay in your rooms. They don't fucking warn the people yeah, this one bitch is crazy, and she's trying to kill people. This is her name. Stay the fuck away from her. They just go, please stay in your rooms. I mean, why don't you just say, stay away from this person, insert name here. Why don't they just do that? But again, they're too stupid. I remember now there was even another one where, of course, the possessed lady starts knocking out the video feeds. You know, so that they can't watch her. And one guy stupidly says, knock out the videos. I wonder fucking why. Oh, I don't know. Maybe she tripped on her fucking clit. She tripped on her, you know, she's secretly a guy and tripped on her dick. She was hungry for videos and swallowed the cameras. She was bored and decided to take the shit on the camera for you to find as a surprise. What the fuck do you think? Why she took out the videos? So you don't see her, dumb fuck. And you know, she's blowing up the place. I remember also there was a point where they blew up a door. Now, you think a door, right? Let's say you put the charges here. What direction do you think the door is going to blow out? You put the bomb here, you think the door's going to go this way, right? No. Even though they put the bombs here, the door for some reason pulls. I shit you not. They put the explosives, you know, that go like this, right? But some of these explosives, you put it on here and it pulls the door out. You know, if anyone's a physics major, you can explain that to me, please. I would love to know. And like there's this one girl, and at one point there's so many people. I'm like, why don't you all just attack this girl at the same time? She doesn't have tentacles or psychic powers or fangs or talons or claws or, you know, why don't you all just attack her at the same time? You go for her legs, you go for her arms, I'll get her in a headlock. Boom, we're done. Have a nice day. And she's not that strong when by the end, all that happens is one of the guys strangles her to death. So it wasn't that fucking strong, obviously. Oh, what about this fucking harpoon you used on the guy that went crazy? Where are all these harpoon guns now? Why don't you use these harpoon guns? I think only the killer lady, she has, the possessor, she has a harpoon gun. I believe, when I remember. Long story short, by the end, she has the two baby aliens, and one of our characters finds them. Now, what would you do if people are dying and you find two baby aliens? You fucking kill them. Sorry. You fucking kill them. Just like, she's trying to murder people. The only weird thing is these two baby aliens, maybe they have something to do with it. Put a mud hole in their ass, or put them on and did a little American History X business. And curb stomp the motherfuckers. No, the idiot finds them, wraps them up, gives them to another girl, leaves her there with these two alien babies. Could you guess what happens when the guy comes back? The girl is dead and the babies are munching on her, and then the baby comes up and attacks him, kills him off screen. Die by off screen. The people die by getting shot, being stabbed, being electrocuted, or they die by off screen. So yeah, I mean, he strangles the lady who was possessed and killing people, comes back, finds the other girl getting eaten by the baby aliens. The baby aliens attack him. Another crew goes by, and the babies hide on that ship, and they don't go back to Earth. Welcome to Earth, bitches. So yeah, fuck this movie. It is a bitch. It's lame. It's boring. The characters suck. The production is cheap. The characters are so fucking stupid. Making almost every dumb decision. I think I remember in that last rant years ago, I said, wow, they're probably dumber than the characters in Prometheus, and that's a tall order. So yeah, this movie is a piece of shit. The lead girl sucks. Like I said, 80% of her acting is crying. And yeah, this movie, if you're a fan of it, you can feel free to let me know why. Yeah, I'm not going to make fun of you or say you're wrong or anything. I'd be insanely curious. I just think this movie was inept. I mean, you don't even know how the fuck to blow a door right. You blow the door the wrong fucking way, for crying out loud. And this movie can blow my ass out of its way. Back into fucking outer space. Up the monolith's ass. Wherever the fuck you want, movie. I remember this being... It was, yeah. Fuck this flick. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you guys in the next video. Later.